Hi, my name is Kirsten Dailey, and this is my Week 2 summary. To start off, I went over the learning objectives just to see what we would be doing for the week. Our first assignment was 4D Humanity. So we had to look at your assertions for the four-dimensional human existence. I thought this was really interesting to look at humans and to be able to categorize them in 4 dimensions. In my post, I really thought that humans do have these 4 dimensions, but they are not limited to these. I also gave an example of how these dimensions applied to my life. I explained a situation where a woman kind of had an outburst in a movie theater, and I thought that using the dimensions would help me to maybe make sense of the situation instead of judging her based on her actions, maybe to just better try to understand her. So the next thing we had to do was respond to the nature of science discussion that we did from the previous week. So I went ahead and responded to all of those. Next, we were supposed to look over the controversial debate topics and instructions. So I went ahead and did that. Here's the document. It explains what to do, and I highlighted some of the topics that I thought I would be interested in and did some research on those. Next, we were supposed to get approval from you for our cultural science topic, and I picked the Arizona Challenger Space Center, and I got approval from you, so I'm pretty excited about that. Then we had our neat resources. This week, the topic was about what we learned in our chapters, coordinates, vectors, and uniform motion. So for my video, I went ahead with a different type of video than my other classmates. It really made you think about motion, speed, and direction in a real-life circumstance that's pertaining to yourself. So it had you consider how fast you're actually moving while you're just sitting in a chair at home. I already knew about the approximations of how fast the Earth is rotating and it's orbiting, but I never thought to use physics concepts like motion and velocity to apply them to my speed, even when it seems like I'm not necessarily moving. My classmates posted a lot of great test crashes with cars and also race cars going around a circular track. I found this to be really interesting because I've recently picked up racing as a new hobby, and I never thought about all the physics that goes into the art of racing. So since I plan on starting to race sometime within this year, I now will be able to use physics to help me understand and calculate the movements and speeds that I need to perform. Lastly, I read through chapters 4 through 7, did the homework and the lab. Here are some pictures of the notes that I took. And then here are some pictures of the program that we worked with called Tracker. And this is a picture of me working on it. We also had to use VPython again. And here is the lab report for chapter 6. And then here I'm just going to run what I worked on in VPython. So overall, it was a great week. I learned a lot of new things, especially with Tracker. I had no idea how to use that, so it was a really cool program, and I'm excited for next week.